Imagine a life where every struggle, every hidden flaw is a clue to your deepest purpose, crafted uniquely by nature's own hand. Carl Jung, the Swiss genius who revolutionized psychology, once said, "When all is said and done, our own existence is an experiment of nature, an attempt at a new synthesis." Known for his mind-blowing ideas on the unconscious, like archetypes and the shadow, Jung wasn't just a theorist, he was a hands-on psychologist with practical tips to live better. In this video, we're diving deep into his favorite self-development method, individuation, a journey to psychological wholeness that could transform your life. If you're ready to break free from the crowd and discover your true self, hit that like button to join me. And let's get started. Jung, born in 1875 and passing in 1961, founded analytical psychology after a dramatic break from Sigmund Freud. His philosophy, dubbed Jungian philosophy, shines through books like Structure and Dynamics of the Psyche, Psychology of the Unconscious, Man and His Symbols, The Archetypes and the Collective Unconscious, Modern Man in Search of a Soul, The Psychology of the Transference, Memories, Dreams, Thoughts, and the relations between the ego and the unconscious. But beyond writing, Jung saw life as a lab, where individuation helps us awaken our hidden potential and blend the unconscious into a harmonious self. Wholeness isn't perfection. It's a goal we approach, not achieve, in our short time here. Jung called it becoming an individual, a unique self beyond society's expectations. Let's explore 5 life-changing steps to make this yours. Step 1. Embrace the experiment of Jung kicks off with a bold idea. Your life is nature's experiment. Picture yourself as a unique recipe. Nature's tossing in ingredients, and individuation is your chance to stir them into something whole. This isn't about chasing the American dream of a perfect house in Texas or the hustle vibe of New York. Wholeness means unlocking talents, like a hidden knack for painting in Seattle or leadership in Orlando, and bringing your unconscious to light. Jung wrote, "Individuation means becoming an individual and implies becoming one's own self. It's coming to selfhood, breaking free from Instagram's polished masks. Why bother? It supercharges your life." A Chicago cashier might discover a talent for public speaking, turning small talks into community events. Maybe they start organizing open mic nights at a local cafe, finding joy in connecting people through stories. It also battles despair, think anxiety during a Miami storm or depression after a California job loss. Jung saw these as signs of an unlived life, a rut that stings with mortality's shadow. Individuation pulls you out, offering purpose. He said, "They came to themselves, they could accept themselves, they were able to become reconciled to themselves, and thus were reconciled to adverse circumstances and events." A single dad in Denver might find strength in his shadow, starting a support group for other parents. He might realize his knack for listening, honed through years of bedtime stories, becomes a lifeline for others. The bonus: a life-affirming attitude beyond the reach of emotional entanglements and violent shocks. Per Jung. This mindset helps you weather life's storms, whether it's a sudden rent hike in Brooklyn or a health scare in Phoenix, because you're rooted in your unique journey. To start, reflect on what makes you you. Spend a quiet evening, maybe on a porch in Georgia or a rooftop in LA, and list your passions. What lights you up? Maybe it's cooking, like a Nashville nurse who finds solace in perfecting her grandmother's gumbo recipe. Or perhaps it's mentoring, like a retired teacher in Portland who starts tutoring kids online. Individuation invites you to explore these sparks, even if they feel small, because they're clues to your wholeness. Step 2. Practice radical self-acceptance. The journey starts with a hard look inward. Jung said, "Wisdom begins only when one takes things as they are. Only then can we thrive." Imagine a young coder in Boston facing a crashed app. Instead of blaming tech, they assess. Maybe they're scattered or shy away from help. Radical self-acceptance means owning flaws like impatience, past flops like a failed exam, and current struggles like rent stress while celebrating strengths like problem-solving or kindness. Jung insisted, "You cannot go forward except from the place where you happen to be." Try this. Set aside 15 minutes weekly to journal your highs and lows. What went wrong, like missing a deadline in Chicago, and what felt right, like helping a friend in Miami. A college student in Austin might realize they procrastinate under stress but shine in group projects, revealing a strength in teamwork. This honesty helps you see where you are, not where you wish to be. A single mom in Detroit might accept she's overwhelmed, deciding to ask for help, a small step that opens doors to community support. Self-acceptance isn't a one-time act. It's a habit that keeps you grounded as you grow, ensuring every step forward is built on reality. Step 3. Accept others and ditch the drama. Jung pushes acceptance beyond yourself, especially with family. Too often, we're stuck in what he called the boring family drama. Think Thanksgiving fights in Georgia over who makes better pie or old grudges in Vegas about a forgotten birthday. Unless it's unhealed trauma, Jung said, accept past hurts as your story's backdrop. Dwelling on blame or changing others is wasted life. He wrote, "The wise man learns only from his own guilt." A college kid in Portland might let go of a parent's criticism about their career choice, like opting for art over law, using it to fuel personal growth instead of resentment. This frees you up. A musician in Nashville might stop resenting a sibling's jabs about their unrealistic dreams, focusing on their own gigs instead. Maybe they channel that energy into writing a song about family tension, turning pain into art that resonates with fans. Jung's point? Inner peace trumps external fixes. A barista in Seattle might accept a coworker's snarky attitude, choosing to lead by example with kindness. Soon, they're the go-to person for team morale. This step sets a solid base for individuation, shifting focus from drama to your mission. To practice this, try a forgiveness ritual. Write a letter, not to send but to release, about a family hurt. A teacher in Houston might write to a parent who never showed up, acknowledging the pain but choosing to move on. Burn the letter or tuck it away and feel the weight lift. This isn't about excusing harm. It's about freeing yourself to focus on growth, ensuring your energy fuels your journey, not old wounds. Step 4. Pick and chase a life mission. Individuation isn't passive. Jung said, "A life directed to an aim is in general better, richer, and healthier than an aimless one." Think of a mission as your guiding star. A Los Angeles barista might aim to open a coffee shop, dreaming of a cozy space where locals gather. A farmer in Iowa might seek eco-friendly farming, wanting to leave the land better for his kids. This isn't about the perfect choice. Wholeness comes from many paths. Jung advised find something intrinsically rewarding enough to keep us motivated and challenging enough to create novel experiences. Don't wait for others to decide. Jung warned, "Why are you looking around for help? What is to come is created in you and from you. Hence, look into yourself." A nurse in Houston might choose mentoring over extra shifts, driven by a passion for teaching new nurses. She might start a blog sharing her experiences, finding joy in helping others grow. The mission fights despair, swapping doom scrolling for a side project. Jung noted, "A pathological interest can be replaced only by an equally intense attachment to another interest." Consistency wins. Write 200 words daily in San Diego, rain or shine, or commit to one sustainable farming step weekly in Kansas, like composting. Let's make it real. Brainstorm 3 missions that excite you. A student in Boston might list writing a novel, volunteering at a shelter, or learning photography. Pick one, like photography, and start small. Take 1 photo daily, share it online, and join a local club. A retiree in Tampa might choose gardening, planting a new herb each week, turning their yard into a sanctuary. The goal isn't the finish line, it's the growth along the way. Each step lighting up your unconscious and revealing more of you. Step 5. Face setbacks and suffering head-on. The road gets rough. Jung wrote, "We must make mistakes. We must live out our own vision of life. Every life is a mistake, for no one has found the truth." A startup founder in San Francisco might lose funding, or a teacher in Detroit might face a tough class. Setbacks, illness, loss, death's shadow, don't disappear with individuation. But Jung said, real liberation comes not from glossing over or repressing painful states of feeling, but only from experiencing them to the full. Reframe it. A failed audition in Chicago might teach a singer patience, landing a better gig. They might practice mindfulness, staying present during rehearsals, which leads to a breakout performance. A car breakdown in Tucson might reveal a shadow of frustration, pushing someone to join a car club, turning a hassle into a hobby. Jung saw suffering as a guide, feel it, grow through it. A retiree in Florida with health issues might find meaning in gardening, turning pain into purpose as they grow tomatoes for their grandkids. This builds fulfillment, unlike conformity's dullness. Here's a deeper look. Suffering often uncovers hidden strengths. A single mom in Minneapolis might lose her job, facing nights of worry. But she discovers a knack for budgeting, starting a blog to help others save money. A new mission born from hardship. A student in Austin might fail a semester, feeling like a failure, but the struggle reveals a shadow of perfectionism. They learn to ask for help, joining a study group that boosts their grades and confidence. Jung believed these moments shape us. Each tear, each fall, adds depth to your story. To navigate this, create a setback journal. After a tough day, like a rejected pitch in Miami, write what happened, how it felt, and one lesson. Maybe you learn you're braver than you thought, pitching again with more prep. A nurse in New Orleans might journal about a long shift, realizing she needs rest, which leads to better patient care. This habit turns pain into progress, ensuring you grow through every challenge. Jung's life proves it. His Freud split brought isolation yet birthed analytical psychology. He wrote, "Our personality develops in the course of life from germs that are hard or impossible to discern. Only in the evening will it be seen what the morning began." Your actions reveal you. A baker in Savannah's flop might spark a new recipe. A gamer in Colorado's loss might fuel a win. Keep going and let every step light your path. Let's wrap up with a challenge. Start today. Journal for 10 minutes on your strengths, flaws, and a mission idea. Share your first insight below. I can't wait to hear your journey. Like this video to spread Jung's wisdom and subscribe for more ways to live fully. Your experiment's just beginning.